Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at Ethereum and the entire crypto market as it is crashing yet again. Ethereum is down 16% today. It's down to 2.1k. It's at the lowest it's been in a few days, and we're at a low that was recently hit in August. So yeah, we're really crashing down on ETH and a lot of other coins. We're going to be jumping into all of that and exactly why it's happening in just a second. But before we do, I want to ask you guys to check out the Discord down below. I'll leave a link to it in the description. You can see on the screen right now just how many trades we're winning. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, make sure you guys join up, check it out, and you can start winning trades with us every single day right in there. Now, Ethereum is crashing after yesterday's massive crypto reserve announcement, and with Donald Trump hinting at what coins are going to be included in that. He obviously named, I think it was XRP, ADA, and Solana, and then after like an hour or so, when people were asking about Bitcoin and Ethereum, he then further tweeted that it's also going to be Ethereum and Bitcoin. So there's two key things to take from that. The first is that it was announced when we were crashing, and it was announced on Sunday, after the entire market crashed, simply due to the fact that the USA wasn't able to close a deal with Ukraine for a ceasefire. Yeah, that furthered the crash. This entire crash has sort of been politically led. The crypto market doesn't like uncertainty, and that's what it's been getting a lot of, and that's why we're crashing, along with the S&P as well, today down 1.5%. So that's the main reason, and that sort of news that he released on Sunday, to me, just seemed like he was trying to sort of revive crypto and put it back into the spotlight, as obviously he's an investor in it, or at least his companies and some of his family is invested in it. So that's what it looked like to me, and the fact that he didn't mention Bitcoin or Ethereum on the initial tweet, and instead he tweeted about these altcoins, XRP, Solana, and ADA, it was also not the best wording, in my opinion. Nobody that is at least forming a crypto reserve that at least has any sort of knowledge or has been in the crypto space or has at least researched it wouldn't put Bitcoin and Ethereum in the first spots for a reserve. These are the two safest cryptos. Bitcoin obviously been around for the longest. Ethereum really changed crypto forever. It's the biggest altcoin now. So many technologies have been built on it. So for him to not include these two main cryptos in the initial tweet and instead tweet about these altcoins, it seemed a bit sketchy. Maybe someone in his family or his companies are holding much more of those, and that's why he tweeted about those initially. Obviously now we're dumping, so it doesn't really make a difference, but yeah, that's the main reason it looks a bit sketchy to me. And we talked about it in this morning's video as well, how this reserve pump isn't going to last, because all the political issues that have made us crash down to 2.1k in the past are still there. Everything is still there, and for roughly an hour on Sunday, maybe a few hours, as more people are finding out, but mainly for an hour on Sunday, everybody forgot about all those issues, and we just were sort of pumping from the news. So yeah, I think now Monday, obviously stock market opens, news media outlets open, and a lot more people are remembering and selling off their positions. More intelligent investors also sold off a few positions, simply because there's pump, more money to be made, sell off, just wait until we go lower, because nobody likes these uncertain times. We also have to look at the ETF outflows and inflows. There's been absolutely zero inflows over the course of today and yesterday. We had, or not today and yesterday, sorry, over the course of last week, where on the 28th we had roughly 30 million worth of Ethereum ETF sold. So not the best, but not anything major either. These hedge funds hold trillions in assets under management, so it's really nothing major for them to be selling off minor portions like that. But yeah, still, we're not getting any inflows, and until we get these inflows, we're not going to see any major pumps. Until that sort of resolution clears, we're not going to get any sort of inflows either. So everything is sort of on the behind of the Russia and Ukraine ceasefire. Obviously the trade war with the tariffs isn't helping. Our pro-crypto president is sort of seeming anti-crypto right now, although he is obviously very pro-crypto. But the way he's leading definitely isn't amazing for the market. I mean, we've climbed from 60,000 to 110 because of him, but we've also dumped from 110 to 78 because of him. So there's two ways to look at it. Regardless, though, we're always prepared for the worst, and we obviously hope for the best. But yeah, we're back accumulating. 2.1k, great accumulation zone. Anything lower as well, 1.8k, 1.5k, that is given to us, we're going to take it. You know, we're not here to just sort of sit on our hands and wait for the market. We're ready to pounce, and these are the levels that are really, really attractive. You know, if we're entering at 2.1k, even 1.8k at lowest, it's over a 2x to the next highs at 4.1k, which for Ethereum, this is already very, very easily attainable. We've hit it once, twice, 3 times if we count this, and that's excluding the NFT run that we had. And prior to the NFT run, we're already hitting 4k anyway, so 4k for ETH is very, very easy in my opinion. It's bound to hit again in the near future, so if we're able to get in here for an easy 2x, why not? The other issue we have is obviously dominance pumping, not what we want to see. Yesterday it dumped, today it's back up pumping, and you know, whilst it looks bad with all these altcoins being down 15-20%, you know, it's not that bad. They're all down to where they practically were prior to the reserve pump, so nothing majorly bad. Obviously some altcoins being affected more than others, Polygon for example, although it is still practically at those lows. So yeah, I mean, we're back to where we started pre-reserve. Hopefully by the time we get another reserve announcement, the sort of war is resolved in many cases, and we have a ceasefire, or we have some sort of peace treaty and agreement that, you know, can strengthen the world economy. Hopefully the tariffs and stuff are being negotiated and the entire market is in a slightly more comfortable state. Then when we get those extra reserve news and information, like, you know, exactly the date when the reserve is going to happen and when they're going to start buying, that's when we'll really start to see a pump. Yesterday I think was sloppy. I don't think it was very well executed. I don't think it was very well planned by Donald Trump or his team. I think the tweet was, you know, a sort of desperate hope in order to put the spotlight back on crypto. Didn't work. It worked for an hour or 4 hours, whatever, but long term obviously it was never going to work. And we talked about this today in this morning's video. You know, if it was going to work, we would have seen the S&P seeing a nice rally. Not even a rally, it just had to consolidate. We would have had to see Bitcoin hold over 89,000, you know, be able to hold this prior support, now a resistance level basically, but we didn't, and we're instead just dumping through. We're going to probably continue the dump down to 74,000, somewhere around here. Worst case scenario 68,000, you know, and that's just a continuation of a dump. If the news gets even worse, you know, we're probably going to be looking at another bear market, you know, maybe 60, 50s. Lower than that, I'm not too sure, but again, nobody was able to predict, you know, 70 down to 15. Like, that was also insane. So now when you might get, you know, 100 and whatever it was, 10 to 20, so nobody knows exactly what's going to happen, to what price it's going to drop. But I can say 74 is a decent accumulation, 70 is a decent accumulation, because you also have to remember that a lot of these hedge funds got on ETF, you know, when we were at the highs in the hundreds, and that's when they were accumulating, maybe 90s as well. But overall these hedge funds haven't been accumulating too brilliantly. Michael Saylor also, you know, had to endure a lot of pain when he was investing at 50, 60,000, 40,000, and we obviously dumped to 15,000, but now he's reaping the rewards. So as long as you're accumulating, holding, staking in the long term, you'll be okay. Short-term trades, you know, I'd really recommend not doing so unless you're inside the Discord. We're crushing it in there every single day, so, you know, if you want to copy along with us, then be my guest, or, you know, you can join up. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Yeah, we're sending out those trades every single day, so they're performing really, really well. And yeah, that's practically all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, please do make sure to like and subscribe. If you need a place to trade for the lowest fees, so you don't get absolutely, you know, annihilated when you're trading, then check out all the exchanges I'm working with down below, because when you use my links to sign up, you'll get some cheaper fees and also some very, very nice sign up bonuses. So yeah, make sure you do all of that. Thank you all for watching. Please do like and subscribe, as it helps out a ton. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.